Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Last time we saw the game's opening, headed to the vault, went through the vault, pretty much figured out its secrets, I would like to think, and then made our way back to the ruins of our home to end off where we began. And today we'll be exploring the wasteland a little bit better. But first, an item I saw at the end of last week, Grognag the Barbarian. Now this is part of how skill magazines and skill books now works. So as a result of taking that, though admittedly I'm just going to turn that around so I can actually read the text a bit better. So yes, this is the way skill books now work. They don't just increase skills, because skills have dropped out of this game entirely. Instead, you collect an issue of Grognag the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do plus 5% damage. Lovely. Okay, and I should specify, I mentioned this in my updated character build video, of course, sneak attack criticals and critical hits have now been completely separated, so it's talking about the criticals that you activate in VATS, not that you're building it with your critical meter, I mean, not the criticals that you get through sneak attacks. And you can see right there, I've now got in my perks tree, Barbarian, critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks do plus 5 damage. That's an immediate perk I've automatically gained. Anyway, let's pick up where we were last time and have a word with Codsworth, because my next objective was to explore the neighbourhood with him. So, let's see what he's got to say for himself. Though first, I think I might just kind of, I don't want to use my gun. No, I'll kind of go over, I think I'm going to go over to my my melee weapon. I don't want to kind of waste ammo just yet. Codsworth, hello.
Come and I'll initiate my search for the cause.
That's exactly what I want you to do. Let's do this. What are you going for? Oh, flip, a bloatfly's back. Oh, uh-oh. Oi, screw you. Screw. Keep screwing you. Oh, what the heck? Look at all that health. Look at all the health I just took from bloody bloatflies. Alright, fine. I can't afford to take anything lightly in this game. On normal difficulty, couple of hits from a bloatfly, and that's just what happened. Bloody hell. This game is much harder than it used to be. Fallout 3, yeah, you could just take... I guess I'm wearing Vault armor at the moment. I actually need to get more. Ooh, plastic pumpkin. Sequin dress! Oh, let's be fancy, because I'm telling you, I don't like flipping this one little bit. This is... I mean, okay, fine, it's a bit figure-hugging, but it's not particularly snazzy. Alright, sequin dress, yes. Now, that is a little bit better. That is very nice indeed. Not perfect, and admittedly it doesn't give me any bonuses whatsoever, but in all fairness, my Vault arm was giving me almost no bonuses either, and said, ooh, Vault.
No bobby pins.
Right, I need to find myself some bobby pins and remember to come back. Come on, bobby pins. Ooh, clean grey suit. Now, the suit I'm actually excited for, because, of course, this is another new thing that's changed between the old Fallouts and now. The old Fallouts, of course, garments used to have different appearances for genders, so you'd kill someone in New Vegas for their fancy suit, and you know what you get instead? You get a horrible, horrible brown dress instead. But now, find a suit, a female character can finally get to wear a suit. Finally! It took this long for this to happen, but it's actually happened, and I am bloody thrilled. Ooh, an actual Nuka-Cola. Very nice. Oh my goodness, I just took a stim pack to get my health up, and one, I've realised why I took so much damage there. It's not because I took more damage, it's because you've got way less hit points than you used to. I used to have, like, you know, you'd start the game in Fallout 3 New Vegas, you'd have, like, 200, you know, pretty soon 300-ish hit points. I've got flipping 95 at the moment, and I took, like, what was it, 3 in endurance? So not, like, the lowest possible. That's... Oh, wow, okay, you start out much more flimsy than you used to. The fact that I'm wearing a crappy suit probably does not help matters. Right, alright, we need to be using VATS and being a lot more careful than I was. Where are you, Codsworth? You in here?
Miss John, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
It's okay, Codsworth. It's going to be fine.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, Mum. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Oh, poor guy. Alright, let's ask about Concord. Maybe he can give me a map marker for it.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighbourhood and past the Red Rocket Station?
Yep, there we go. Lovely. So now I've presumably got myself a map marker for that. And indeed I have. The Red Rocket truck stop and in Concord, my main objective, are both on the map now. Beautiful, looks like they're both very close by. Now, before we head on, however, I want to look at some of the crafting systems, because some of those are here, and I just kind of want to at least kind of get... Oh, look at the sun over the thing. That's very... Let's put that away to get rid of the thing. It's quite a pretty game. Alright, it's not like hugely detailed. It's quite a simple game in some ways, but I think what's there is very, very pretty. Okay, so I saw these things over here. So, first things first, let's look at a weapons workbench. So obviously all of the weapons that you've got on your person show up here. And if you go into it, all of its parts show up just as we used to. So we've kind of got all the parts that make up the gun. The receiver, the barrel, the grip, the magazine, the sights, and the muzzle. But in this case, there is no muzzle. And all those parts there are stuff that I could just add on to change this gun. So, and then it's got its stats on the left there. So standard receiver. I could, if I wanted to, build a light frame receiver, but it's telling me the parts that I need. And I don't have certain things, because the parts, that's made up of the junk that I'm carrying, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So those are made up of, like, all the parts and kind of the junk that I'm carrying. So I've got plenty of little things from just junk I've been picking up as I went around Sanctuary, but I don't have adhesive or enough gears. And then as you go down to more complex ones, like ones that massively increase, say in this case the fire rate, yeah, that says armor piercing, but it looks like it doesn't say anything about armor piercing bonuses. I'm pretty sure armor piercing versus hollow point's not a thing in this game. It's just massively increases the fire rate. Then at that point you're going to need gun nut rank 1 to kind of build stuff that really kind of makes the gun a lot. Oh wow. Yeah, powerful receiver to make the gun up from, what is it at the moment? 18 at the moment, basically, yeah, giving it a 15% increase. If you want to get it up to 22 damage and a massively increased fire rate, then you're going to need, like, yeah, ranks of gun nut times multiple and a load of scrap as well. Okay. Well, maybe I should just do something for this gun, just to kind of, you know, improve it just a little bit. But it feels like adhesive is something I don't have, so I need to, yeah, exit for the moment. Let's see if we can find something that actually improves this thing. Ooh, a typewriter. Duct tape. Woohoo! Yes, that will totally actually have... duct tape will probably be an adhesive. So yeah, you're going to now have to carry around all this... Bobby pins! Bobby pins, bobby pins. Right, now. That's what we needed. Now we've got bobby pins. Ooh. I'm guessing that's west over there then. Oh, look at the red sunset. That's lovely. Now, back over to that house over there where there was a safe. Alright, here we go. Let's see what lockpicking's like in this game. And, oh, is it literally exactly the same? Is it completely the same? It is Oh, it feels a bit heavier than it used to, which is nice. It actually feels a little bit more weighty. Ah, but here's some stuff. Loads of .38... 10mm jet. Ooh, a pipe pistol. Is that, how does that compare to what I've got at the moment? 18 versus 46 fire rate, 13 versus 55 fire rate. Oh, it actually tells you. It tells you kind of how compared to your currently installed weapon. It's kind of like Borderlands. It's got the, is this better or worse? So, its only advantage is it doesn't weigh as much. Everything else about this thing is worse. Alright, excellent, well done. But loads of pre-war money. That will be worth selling. Some Radex. And a silver teaspoon, la-dee-da. I'm just going around looting the rest of the neighborhood for just more junk before I kind of do a tiny bit of crafting just to kind of see how it all works. And I will say, like, even the novice locks, I'd say are a lot harder than the very easy, and arguably even harder than, like, the easy locks from Fallout 3 or New Vegas. I think they've kind of made them a lot harder. So it's kind of a bit more like Skyrim, where until you've probably taken a couple of perks of lockpicking, it's actually a lot more tricky. Well, not that lockpicking in Skyrim was tricky, but you know what I mean. It wasn't as ridiculously easy as very easy or easy locks were back in Fallout 3 or New Vegas. Ooh, medical liquid nitrogen dispenser. Whatever one of them is, I bet it's valuable. Ooh, makeshift flipping bomb. Well, I was lucky I didn't walk into that. Yeah, disarm that. Blimey, spring and... Oh, was that like a bomb for if I'd unlocked the safe without disarming the bomb? Blimey, heck. That's a bit OTT there. Now, let's see if I can show this off with this safe, actually. So, this is just a novice safe. So, start at the middle. Kind of, you know, okay, definitely not there. Go over to one side, definitely not there. All right, onto the... Okay, so I'm going to come out and go onto the right. See if, like Fallout 3 in New Vegas, it doesn't reset. No. No. Yeah, okay, it resets every time. Interesting. So... Oh, no. Oh, and I've lost a bobby pin. Wow, okay, this game is harsh. Now, is it more this way? Okay, this game you lose bobby pins a fair bit more quickly. But loads of ammo. A gold watch. 2 gears. 2 gold. What's gold for? And a spring. Okay, so this is what it's made up of. Another pipe pistol. Loads of pre-war money. Beautiful. We can sell all that later. And a ledger terminal. Oh, did anyone actually survive this? Now, have we got the exact same system? Yeah, it's exactly the same. They've changed the phrasing a tiny bit, but other than that, it's pretty much identical. Now, are all the old kind of hacks still here? Yes, the old hacks are still here. So if you find a thing that looks like that, where it's not just a single thing, it's like a collection of things, you can remove a dud, or indeed reset your tries. Yep, that's exactly the same as it always used to be. Lovely. Yep, there we are. Nice, easy. Now, what have we got here? We're in the business of happiness. What is all of this about? Yeah, whoever this guy is, all of his entries is just about selling drugs. He's just a drug dealer, and this is his little tracking of his customers from Sanctuary, Concord, Boston, and elsewhere. And as I kill a couple more rad roaches, my critical meter's now full. So I think you can now kind of see, if I were to go into advance again now we're actually doing a shot, I'd have the option to press X while the animation was occurring, and that would let me activate a critical. Now, are there any more rad roaches? I don't actually want to use that critical. I'm now going to save it for an important moment, for like when I'm actually going up against someone who's a little bit tough. But yes, I've now got a critical hit stored up. And we've also reached kind of early evening as the stars all come out as well. I like the lighting. They've done a really good job with all the lighting and stuff. That's lovely though. Obviously, Codsworth, you're a little bit sinister with your just kind of little red light out there. That's just a little bit sinister, all right? Maybe just kind of go into like night mode when it's night so you don't look so weird. Oh, this is something I forgot to draw attention to. The Vault Boy light is now actually proper. It's proper old green, like it should be. And rather than just kind of like, you know, surrounding the local area with your light, you can see there that actually it's kind of casting a stronger light. Let me just put that away. It's casting kind of a stronger light in the direction it's pointing, and a slightly dimmer light over there. You can kind of see the difference there. So if I kind of turn slightly, you can see that the light is strongest in the direction it's actually pointing. They've actually fixed that, so it actually works properly now, which I think is really cool. That it actually kind of, yeah, it all works as it should do. I think that's a lovely touch. That's so much better than it was. Ah, the US special book's there. Ooh! What, seriously? I just get to improve a stack because I just found a your special book? Oh. I'll go for agility because I think it's actually one of the most interesting and most powerful stats in the game. Do I actually get to improve that? Has that actually just made my agility one better? It has! That's... wow! Your special book's just given me +1 special. Okay. When you're playing this game, for the love of God, before you leave Sanctuary Hills, make flipping sure you go and find your baby's your special book before you leave Sanctuary Hills again, because that's a free special point. That's beautiful. Now, as it's night and I'd like it to be morning, so it's kind of everything's a bit more lit up, I'm going to take a seat now, and this is now the wait function works now. You now just can't wait anytime. You just take a seat on something, and the wait menu pops up on Y there. So I'm now going to kind of wait, so it's 9:46, so I'll just wait 9 hours through to morning. There we are, stand up, and it's now lovely and morning. The lighting and shadows are much better than they used to be, by the way. That's a lovely thing. Oh, morning, Codsworth. Now, let's figure out what I want to wear. I'm not sure this suit really kind of suits me. So let's try some other stuff I found while I was looting. So this loungewear, just kind of trousers and a shirt. That gives me a little bit extra charisma and, interestingly, a bit extra endurance for whatever reason. This rose dress, which is very familiar, like very similar to the old kind of Fallout 3 dresses. I'd say that's kind of apparently a little bit extra charisma, though it's not that attractive. We've just got some kind of some yellow summer shorts and a kind of a small blue top. It's a bit garish, to be honest. It's a bit bright. Or we've just got t-shirts and slacks if we want to be kind of like super casual. But this apparently gives me basically no bonuses whatsoever. You know what? I guess for some extra kind of endurance and charisma, I'll just kind of go with this loungewear until I find something a little bit kind of better. Now, let's do that weapon crafting. So now I've got all sorts of stuff, I should be able to improve things. So interestingly, I could also improve the pipe thing, of course. So this pipe is going to have some really long range if I kind of mod it. That's kind of interesting. But what I really want to do is really kind of get my my standard pistol a bit better first. So I can make it lighter. I could just make it do more damage. I really just want to get its damage up, to be honest. So I could take a hardened receiver for extra damage. Massively increase its range with a long barrel. Nothing I can do about the magazine for like a larger magazine or faster reloads because you need gun nut for those. Well, I'd say we're going into combat for the first time. Let's actually have a good 10mm pistol. I'm going to craft myself a hardened receiver. So that means I'm going to... It even actually tells me where kind of what I need's from. So like this is just stuff that I kind of picked up around town. So I'm converting junk into stuff. There we are. So I get a tiny bit of experience for doing that as well. And I can also build the long barrel, so this is a much longer range gun. Well, that doesn't seem to be using up too much stuff. I think that's probably worthwhile. So now we can have a long hardened 10mm pistol. I didn't even mean to. Yes, we're gonna have that, but I didn't flipping mean to do that. Ooh, and I've leveled up for the first time too. Lovely. Well, that's probably worth it just for that. And there it is, my long hardened 10mm. It's always good to walk into a new strange town with a long hard... No, never mind. Meanwhile, my security baton, ultimately, I could make into, yeah, like a stun rod of some description, but I'm going to need circuitry as well as blacksmith and science perks to make that happen, so that's a fair bit down the line yet. Now, something I saw around the back of this house here at the back of town, the drug dealer's house, would you believe he's got himself a chemistry station? I can make myself some drugs, grenades, healing items, though it looks like I can't make any of this. Oh, I can make one thing. I could make a bleed-out syringe. So, berserk syringe, chance to frenzy target for 2 minutes. Oh, so this is like syringes that can put conditions on people, like poisons. Again, a bit Skyrim-ish, but I don't know how you'd actually apply them to them. So, bleed-out syringe does 30 points damage over 10 seconds. Do I fire this out of something, or do I inject this into people? Bloatfly. Chance on death for target to spawn a bloatfly. Oh, that's horrendous. Oh, that's horrible. Right, lovely. Yeah, I can't make any of this yet, but I think you can see there's like a load of different things I can make with fertilizer and plastic to make jet. Doesn't that make you feel good about doing jet, that you just make it out of fertilizer and plastic? Beautiful. Oh, but jet now slows time for 10 seconds. It doesn't restore action points anymore. That's actually changed. Yeah, so jet's now bullet time. That is very interesting. Meanwhile, Psycho's not just more damage, it's also damage resistance for 5 minutes. They've actually added a bit more of that in. And then we get into the sort of stuff that you need Chemist over in the intelligence tree for. So yeah, more damage and more critical chance with Overdrive, Ultra Jet, slow time and 100 max action points for 15 seconds. Alright, drugs sound like they've actually had a fair bit of a buff, and if they're all going to be doing... slow time and bullet time, that could actually be very, very useful, including making some very cool little things here. So Molotov cocktails. Oh, I could have made one of them. But I've already used most of my adhesive. Never mind, eh? However, most of those, obviously, you require Demolition Experts, the perk that lives mid-table in the perception tree. And finally, the workshop itself for settlement building. Now, this is very, very interesting indeed. So, what I can do now is, now I've gone into that, is I'm now basically wandering around and everything I want, I can just, scrap that for 6 steel. Yes, that mailbox can go. This entire house can go, given it's kind of fallen over a bit. Yes, I think this entire house can go, given it's collapsed. So loads of steel, loads of wood, loads of concrete. Yes, that house is now gone. That house... It's not my fault. That house was in bad shape. I'm just going to take out all the houses that just fell over, I think. Things that are green, you can just kind of pick up and you can just kind of move those around. You can just place them wherever you want, so you can kind of build your own little settlement that way. Things that are yellow when you hover over them, you're not allowed to move. They basically only exist to be scrapped. So you may as well just kind of scrap all of them, so that's fine. And then while you're doing this, the game basically politely points out like where the edge of the map is beyond which you're not allowed to go. Oh, doghouse. Alright, well, remember that's there. We run into Dogmeat. There's a doghouse waiting for him here, which is very good. So yes, and these things you could either kind of move them around, or you could scrap them if you wanted to, but obviously like that's a cool little asset, and only for 2 steel when steel's flipping everywhere. There doesn't seem much point. Maple tree? Yeah, we'll hack down a maple tree for some wood, sure, why not? Broken down old cars, now that will be useful for a bunch of steel. And all of this is just being transferred. So basically I'm just going around hacking stuff down, and it's being transferred to the workbench so I can make stuff out of it. No. Can't break down Codsworth for scrap. Or, if you kind of want to keep an object, you can just kind of put it into storage. So, store dog bowl in the workshop, store dog house in the workshop. Yeah, we'll just kind of store those for later. Fine. And, oh my goodness, it's starting to rain. First time I've seen rain. There's like proper little dynamic weather system here and everything. It's just raining today. Nice. But alright, just because I want to experience some more weather, I've waited to the next day. And today we've got a bit of kind of mist in the morning. It's 7 AM. There's a bit of a mist in the air. Oh, that is some lovely weather. That is beautiful. That's just lovely. And of course, the old kind of the UI's got a little bit less intrusive than it used to be. I've only got my compass on the bottom and then my little dot in the middle. And until I get my gun out, obviously it doesn't tell me what my gun is or kind of ammo or anything like that. So that's cool. Now you... Grenades! Oh, yes. So now you can basically have 2 weapons kind of installed at once. You can have your fragmentation grenade and your gun. So I've got my main gun, but I can also kind of toss grenades at any point that I want. That's very good. Oh, someone made a run for it, but didn't go very well. Actually, you know what? As we're actually heading into trouble for the first time, this might be an excellent time to actually level up, because that now happens manually like in Skyrim. So yeah, I can now level up anytime I want. And there we are. We get ourselves, we're into kind of level 2, and we've got ourselves a perk that we can select, the first perk, in fact. And I think as I've got relatively few hit points at the moment, I'm actually going to take Life Giver straight away. I think that works for me, just for an extra 20 health, yes. And with that, I'm now up to the rather curious 124 hit points, which is a very curious number. Alright, I don't know how the calculation for that works yet, but we'll have to look into that later. Oh, bloody hell, I tried to wait off the morning fog, but it's got way, way worse. Visibility is appalling. Right, I'm going to wait till the weather improves for my first jaunt, but this is a beautiful system that, just occasionally, if you're stuck out in the wastes and you're kind of in the middle of a quest, this sort of a pea super can sweep in and completely change the nature of the game. That's amazing. As is the new cooking system, so straight away kind of cooking and crafting from Fallout New Vegas is kind of back. So that's fascinating. So a basic rad roach meat would do you 15 HP over time, but do you 11 rads. Grilled rad roach, however, does you 30 HP over time and 0 rads. So cooking is really more important than it used to be. Okay, it's a fresh morning, 6 AM, and as dawn clears, and there's a beautiful kind of pink glow on the horizon. Oh, this game is really doing well on that front. The air is actually clear this time, so we're safe to head away. And we've got, oh dear, we've got people dead here. We've got raiders, Stimpaks, pipe pistol, knuckles, drifter outfit, plus, implying there's been some level of modification to it. And this dog, mongrel dog meat, and a cap. Who killed these guys? I'm just going to go into hidden for a sec. So yeah, this basically gives me a tiny bit of damage resistance and a fair little bit of energy resistance. So this is like the best I've got so far. I'm not sure, do I actually like it? No, I'm not convinced by how it looks. But I don't know, maybe it looks like nice and wastelandery. So that's probably a good thing, isn't it? So we'll just head up the road. See what we can find. Keep the gun out for the minute as we kind of go exploring up the road for the first time. Got a car here. Would love to reduce that to scrap, but probably not. Then we've got dog. Oh, but I get the feeling that could be dog meat. Is that going to be dog meat for the first time? Greet the dog is my objective. Don't shoot the dog. Hello. Oh. Hello.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Oh, do you have an owner?
You lose your owner, buddy?
Attention
Okay,
getting whimper.
Stick together.
Good subtitle. The dog found something. So we can command the dog. Inspect the workshop.
Grab anything useful.
This dog is remarkably good at following instructions. My old dog never really mastered sit properly. And the dog... Good work, dog. I will take that alarm clock, but that didn't quite work in your mouth particularly well, did it? Oh dear. Right, dog, go over there.
Over here.
Over there, dog. Let's see what else you can do. Let's see if anything else can just glitch inside your head. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Right, oh, blimey. Right, let's just take out a mole rat that just showed up. Took out him. Dog seems to be handling himself very well in combat. Barely even need this. You are trying to escape. Ah, I won't take the shot. buried his way. Oh, okay, so this is the first sign of, like, burying enemies in the game. Enemies, like, in this game like to kind of burrow down. Dog, you got hold of this? I don't think I need to waste the ammo, really. Oh, yeah, the dog's got this. I think the dog's immortal, by the way. I'm sure I read that during the E3, because if the dog wasn't immortal, I'd just tell him to stay in my town and surround him with turrets forever to make sure nothing bad ever happened to him. But I'm pretty sure the dog is immortal. So the dog is now my friend. Beautiful. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so things pop out of the ground all the flipping time now. Screw you. One bullet from my new gun does the job very, very nicely. Right, got to listen out for those sounds, because things pop out the ground all the time now. Apparently, they're just burrowed. Wonder if there's a perk that lets me see that before it happens. It is interesting, of course, that, like, under this current system, I'm now pretty much just... I basically just am now gathering trash like crazy. Because I suspect it may be... Ooh, jet. Lovely. Because I suspect it may actually be, you know, useful, potentially, for something at some point in the future. So I'm just now going to be taking everything with me and just kind of clearing out all the junk. That's probably going to become a problem later due to carry capacity. That possibly means because you need to gather junk for crafting in this game, there may be an argument for saying you need more strength than you think you do. Because you need to be... Ooh, 30 pre-war money. Nice. Enemies are just sneaking up on me, but luckily the dog's here to take care of it for me. Lovely. Boston Bugle. Can we make ourselves some lovely, lovely... Oh, some mutt chops. Oh, well, don't let Dogmeat see you do this. And then we can make ourselves some mole rat chunks for bonus action points for 15 minutes. That could be very useful. Alright, so eating food could be really useful in this game. And we've also got our first armor crafting station of the game here. Okay. So, oh, I'm only allowed to modify my Vault 111 jumpsuit. Why can't I modify anything else? And what do I get if I scrap that? I just get cloth. Well, that doesn't seem worth it. What can I do with it then? Can I do anything? Available mods. Insulated lining would provide me with some extra... It would provide me with some extra energy resistance, but still literally no damage resistance. Whereas if I took armor, I could make it have... Can I not make it have actual damage resistance? Is there no way for this thing to have damage resistance? No, in all fairness, this thing is just for energy resistance. But I could have decent energy resistance. Well, decent. 10. Not exactly that spectacular. Well, I'm not sure that's really worth it then. So yeah, why am I not... I don't know why I'm not allowed to... Well, I'm not allowed to modify anything else. Alright, I'll need to look into that later. Let's leave that for now. I don't want to be using energy resistance. I feel like I'm about to be running into enemies with guns and not laser weapons. And apparently this area is all a big kind of workstation too. So you just run into these all the flipping time, which is very, very interesting. But these ties mean I can get tons of rubber, for example. Break down dog for dog parts. Wait, I'm allowed to send dog to... Oh, I can literally send the dog while I'm in this mode to a different place if I wanted to. Oh, he's just got himself hold of a teddy bear somehow. Then he dropped it through the floor. The game may have some very, very small, issues. May just have some very, very small issues, just on occasion. Ooh, look at all that. Now, if nature's going to favour us with a cave right below the shop, who am I to argue? Says this. So, there is some form of safe hidden underneath this shop. Interesting. Alright, boy. Now, how do we find our way to a cave right under the shop? Aha! This looks like the sort of thing. Is the dog actually coming? There's the dog. Good. The dog's going to freak me out for a bit while I get used to him kind of being there. Mole rat den. Oh, mole rats are going down to a single bullet. I feel like my dog can handle this on his flipping own. I don't even need to be here. Oh, I love how he's got his ears back because he's in an enemy area, so he's a bit nervous. Right, just prepare for enemies. Just nail them with VATS the moment they pop up. We'll be fine. This won't be a problem. Hello! Yeah, you're going down to a bullet. Mind you. Lovely, yeah. And more pop out. How many have we got? 86. 76. Oh, that went down to 40 because it was in the way. Dog, you got this. I think the dog can handle this by himself. Dog. Oh, hello. Hello. You're going to go down to a bullet snuck up by... Oh, they've got bigger teeth than they used to. Yeah, enemies now do just kind of pop up out of nowhere a lot more. Let's just pop in here so these guys all activate. Is that everything? Any more going to pop up out the ground? I feel like this has got to be a tiny little area just to start us off with. Brain fungus? Hopefully that's just a name. Oh, we got rads in this area. Is there anything useful in here? Dog, go in there and check out this area. Is there anything good in here? Oh, I saw something in here. Oh, I'm taking so many rads. What is this? Mr. Benson, on behalf of Boston Regional Office, I'd like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. Respect for the environment. Please tell me there's actually something here more than that. No, there wasn't. I've just taken a ton of rads for no reason. Alright, fine. At the moment, I've literally only got one rad away, so I don't want to use it just yet. Oh, but I've just realised why I have the rather odd number of 124 hit points. It's because I should have 125, 95 originally, then up to 105 because I gained 10 for leveling up, and then 20 because of Life Giver. But it was down by 1 because of the rads. But now that that decrease has got much worse. I don't think there's going to be. That's not where the safe is it? No, that's not where the safe is. Hello. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. You're going down. Oh, you survived that. Oh, you're tougher than the others. All right, we're going for some headshot. Well, flipping down. Oh, what the heck? What just happened to my? What's going on? What the? Did I just walk through some spiders' webs? Is that what that was supposed to represent? Loving all this brain fungus, by the way. Good old brain fungus. Best of all fungus. Duct tape. Yep, that's useful. And then there's the safe, and it is indeed a novice safe. Get some more brain fungus. Okay, got it. Good. Lovely. So, some ammo. Ooh, a mine! My first mine, and a Molotov cocktail, and a... I don't know why you would keep a little kind of thin beaker in this safe, but alright. That's what they decided to do here. That's alright. Let's just check all the corpses on the way out. Okay, so pay attention to animals' names, because they've got variants that pop all the time. So normal mole rats go down to a single bullet, but rabid mole rats need to take, you know, a couple of bullets to the face before they actually decide they want to go down. What's that down there? Is that something useful? That's just a metal bucket. I can probably do without one of them. So I'm guessing the dog counts as a companion, by the way. So Lone Wanderer wouldn't work if I were to kind of just travel around with the dog now. That wouldn't work anymore. So that's kind of worth I need to kind of take into account like how good the dog is. Like the dog's clearly pretty good at clearing out like little crappy enemies like mole rats, but I'll need to check like whether I think he's doing a good job overall. Okay, do you know how to go into stealth mode, by the way? Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to do that? Oh, I think he goes into that pose as his stealth mode, then he hangs around. Can I give you orders and tactics, by the way, dog? Stay, cancel, talk, trade. How much can you hold? How much is the dog allowed to hold? It does not tell me, sadly. But I could just give the dog like loads of junk if I need to gather loads of junk. Now, let's head into, this is presumably Concord up ahead, where we were told there was potentially some danger. Oh, that is a blood bug hatchling. Oh, okay. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Now, does VATS aiming still work? Oh, yeah. That did some decent work. Now, dog, this one's on you. Go, dog, go! That's right, go, dog. Oh, that's a horrible thing. Are you actually taking care of this? Yeah, that's right. Chase him off. Chase him the hell off. That's right. You'd better run. He's far too far away for me to get an accurate shot at him. Now, what is this thing that he was eating? Is this just like a... Check he doesn't come back. This a dead Brahmin that the blood bug was just gnawing on there. So we've got dog. Can you go and take care of that? I don't know if I want to. And there we are. Lovely. So guns feel pretty accurate in this game. That doesn't feel like there was any spread on that gun there. That shot kind of pretty much hit its mark without too much trouble. So I feel like we were okay there. It looks like this area, this little kind of inner city area, is actually not insignificant. There's actually a little bit to it. It feels like this actually goes a fair way before I reach my destination. So there's actually quite a few little areas to explore, including a whole new different style, like not those kind of single prefab houses that we had in Sanctuary Hills. There's like a nuclear quantum and sugar bombs. This is the best day ever. And upstairs, you've kind of got. You've got what would have been a master bedroom. You've just got like, ooh, chem box. hidden drug stash, what would have been beneath the bed, but it's not there anymore. Oh, and a safe. But I can't even try that lock because I haven't taken locksmith yet, so I need to take another rank of locksmith before I... Dog, stop doing the Fallout companion thing and being in the flipping way all the time, alright? Just don't, alright? Good. And we've discovered Concord, which makes me nervous because we know that in Concord there were supposed to be baddies. Yeah, and there's even sandbags there. There's the sort of sandbags that say you are not welcome in this town. We have already set up defences. Please leave us alone. I need to be a little careful here. Okay, so not all the houses can be explored. That house was a bit of a one-off. I like that little house. That lovely little sunny conservatory kind of reading spot. Just a little bit cautious of... Go away, bird. I wonder if I can kill those like you can in New Vegas. I really hope so. And we've got... Vats isn't seeing anything yet. And then we've got these... Why are there these defences here? These defences might have been set up like immediately pre or post-war when people, the few survivors, were just trying to survive against the first raids that appeared. That doesn't mean that those are currently in use. Oh, had a chance to test my theory there, but didn't work out. And we've got this way out of town here, where I can't see anything. Oh, I like how it's all open. It's like a proper little... open town with multiple kind of paths and routes through it. It's not just like a single street. It's not just like a single street with loads of, with just kind of like, you know, a couple of houses off it, which is what you very often found for the settlements in New Vegas. They were just... Oh. There's a right... Okay, hang on. Dog. Okay, dog.
Hey. Hold.
Stay there. No, don't! When I'm creeping and telling you to stay, you don't just reply by going woof, alright? Alright, let's go for it. There we are. Oh, he's in trouble. He's badly hurt now. What's he doing? We're in caution, but not danger, so he doesn't know where that shot came from. Lovely. And we've got... I'm guessing this is that little bit from like one of the E3 trailers where he's been... Ooh, I got the experience from someone else killing that guy. Because, yes, hey. I helped out. Right, you?
Let's go.
Right, follow me, dog. You're absolutely A-okay, aren't you? I can tell the dog to go, or I can tell the dog to... Ooh, turn. Assault gun. And now this here feels like some better armor. Yes. Now, arguably, when clearly the raiders are assaulting somewhere, dressing up as a raider is possibly a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway because it feels like it's got much better armor on it. So the assault gas mask gives me some actually pretty good radiation resistance, which kind of makes sense, and a tiny bit of damage resistance. And I could put the leather left arm on my arm for a tiny bit of extra damage. Oh no, hang on. If I do that, that takes off my full uniform elsewhere. So can I put on the leather raiders in general for damage resistance 2? And then, so is that... Hang on, how does this all work? So I've got the leather, the leather basic armor of the raiders, the gas mask, and one arm with like proper leather shielding on it, but not the other. So what that means is, at the moment, those leather raiders actually aren't doing me any good in terms of damage resistance. It's the only place I've got any damage resistance is the helmet that I'm wearing and the little arm thing that I'm wearing. So that's actually useless. So can I wear the sequin dress or just the laundered loungewear with the thing? No, I can't wear that. Is that because that's already got... Okay, it tells you what it's covering. Whereas the sequin dress is only covering my body and my legs, so I would be allowed to wear that. I think you would let this person into your society without any problem whatsoever. Right, let's... Hopefully we can find some better armor to put on at some point. Now, is everyone who was over there dead? And maybe I can tear some stuff off some of their armor. I'm detected by that guy up there. Let's not pick a fight with him. He feels like he's one of the goodies, at least for the minute. Yeah, if there was anyone else, he'd be firing. So I think we're pretty safe at the minute. Lovely.
I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Grab laser musket. Oh, completed out of time. So did I just complete that quest and get, what, 100 and... loads of experience. It just gets fed into you really, really slowly. Yep, 236. This game's going to drive OCD people mental because things do a basic level of damage. And then, ooh, Long John's Plus. Oh, they've changed it. When you strip characters naked, they're no longer wearing kind of like a little undershirt and boxers. They're actually wearing like traditional underwear now. Ah, okay. That is interesting. And everyone is using actually slightly modified... Is it modified weapon? No, that's just indicating it's better than what you're already wearing, I see. So he's already basically killed all of the raiders by himself. Hey. Dog! Get out of the flipping way. Right, I just need to loot. I will grab a laser musket, which I'm guessing is going to be way more... That's not a laser musket. That's a thing. Laser musket. Are you dead? You were moving. I saw you. Oh, this thing. Okay, you've pointed it out to me. That's good. Short laser musket. Right. I'll grab that in a second, but I don't want to grab that just yet because that will presumably trigger the thing starting. I'm just going to see if there's any other good stuff nearby. Ah, you see, I almost missed this person. All right, dog, get that tin can. That's right. Bring me the tin. Well done, boy. As soon as we discover any form of biscuit, I will give you a biscuit. Oh, this might even be the place we bought our Mr. Handy from. Back in the days when my husband wasn't dead. Just look at Concord from the roof up from that shop there. There's multiple streets. It stretches off, like, significantly in every direction. There's loads of houses. Some of these are closed off, but, like, plenty of them are actually open to be explored. This is, like, bigger. This first little town we've discovered after Sanctuary Hills, Concord, this is a bigger town than any town in Fallout 3. This is bigger than the Citadel. This is bigger than Rivet City. This is way bigger than Megaton. This is a huge city. They've made everything so much bigger and more open. That's a huge improvement. Like, absolutely massive improvement. This is fantastic. I just want to check out also this here church, because I feel like looting the church is probably good, but maybe a little bit sacrilegious. Ooh, let's go up here. I didn't realise there was an upstairs until I just saw this a second ago. Make it upstairs to the pew, see if there's anything good up here. There is good stuff up here, including the church safe. Oh, but it's expert. I won't be able to get that for multiple ranks yet. Not a chance. Short pipe rifle and a Molotov cocktail. And actual, my first proper little rifle. You've leveled up. Yes, I know. I'm a bit busy at the minute. Hang on. So we've upstairs in the church. We looks like there's even flipping more to go up here. Can we go right up to the top? We can go to the top of, like, the church tower. Oh, that's... Oh, what the heck? A flipping vertibird crashed in here. Wow, we can go right up to the top of the church tower and properly scout around. Oh, that's beautiful. And then you... Oh, a little dish in the distance. A little dish in... I have not put anywhere near enough hours into this game to kind of put an accurate, fair representation of this game in. But can I just say, I really like this game. What I can tell you for absolute certain is they haven't completely messed up. They have not completely messed up. If at the bare minimum, they've made... Your dog... What? My dog's in trouble. Well, maybe he shouldn't have fallen in a hole. What? Oh, do I have to waste my stim packs because the dog fell over? Oh, for good... Well, maybe... Oh, okay, note to self. Don't take your dog out onto the... Where is he? Okay, dog. Just don't... No, don't! Dog! See this? This is where everything... Dog, no! You're walking... Okay, the...
Hey.
Dog.
Head over there.
Go over there. Alright? Go over there. Not by falling in. Alright? Can you make... What's he about to do? Did he just throw... Just for him. The companion AI may need a little bit of work. This level of idiocy I would expect from a Labrador. German Shepherds are supposed to be smart. Get off the roof. Get off the roof and wait for me on the ground. Get off the roof and wait for me on... Well, apparently he can just fly. Alright, fine. Ooh, tricks.
Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
It's the cutest pup. My brain doesn't work very well when there's a dog. I'm seriously a dog person, so when dogs do cute things, my brain just kind of stops operating for a bit. I'm sorry, it's just kind of a thing. Right, let's grab this laser musket and do this bit that this guy wants me to do. So laser muskets can be charged by pressing X repeatedly. The more charges, the higher the damage. Okay, let's see how it compares to what I've got. So I picked up a short pipe rifle that's only 13 damage. Oh, wow, okay, this is pretty powerful then. Okay, fine. You know, I should probably, however, save this for... Maybe I want to save this. I'm going to just see how my normal pistol does, because I may want to save the short laser musket, given I don't have that much ammo for it, for a tougher fight. So I'm going to maybe head in with my... Dog's freaking out. I'm going to head in with my normal pistol, and we're going to see how that does before we kind of switch over to this. But first I need to improve my armor, because I picked up loads of armor from these guys. So the Raider leathers I can put on underneath for like a bonus 2 damage resistance overall, but it doesn't actually use up any slots. It's just like an under thing. So then I can put on this arm, the Raider right arm that I've got. Then I can put the Raider right leg on for some additional, some defense. And then the road leathers I could put on instead of the Raider leathers. Does it make any? No, it doesn't make any difference. So that seems like a sensible thing to do. But I am also allowed to put on... Am I allowed to put on goggles? Yes, I'm allowed to put on goggles while still having my hard hat on. So that gives me +1 perception. Lovely. And with all of that on, I look like a complete and total nerd with my road leathers. But on the plus side, I'm not dressed as a raider, and I've got my goggles and a hard hat. Oh god, I feel like, yes, he's going to make judgments about me about all of this. But okay, let's go and do this, shall we? Now, who's going to be in here that's bad? There's already a bad person up there. I should take a few shots at him. He's already dead. Who's next? We've got someone up there, but I don't know if they're... I'm not sure they're... Oh, yeah, they know where I am, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to get a shot at me if I kind of stand over here. Oh, he's going to try and land a couple of shots, but Vance is pretty accurate, actually. Yeah, let's just nail him with a couple of shots here. He's going down pretty fast. He dies. Lovely. Now, does that put me into... I don't need to waste my critical yet. Because, well, there's an enemy somewhere over here. But my action point's coming back pretty quick. So I think we need to worry about... Is it in here? No, this is just a little... Is this a storeroom? No, this isn't just a storeroom. This is a little exhibition. Alright, we're doing proper going for a museum section, which is just, quite frankly, traditional. Traditional in Fallout. Cigarette machine. Can I open this door? I'm guessing this is going to be locked. No, that's advanced locked. Oh! If I'd have taken my first perk... I probably still can. Oh, but I have barely any bobby pins yet. It's probably not worth the flipping risk, but... Yeah, actually, I am allowed to level up. Let's do it. Oh! Hello! We're first... Oh! That'll be a Molotov cocktail, then. Let's just... Yeah. Take a few shots at him. He's dead. I'm flipping on fire, I'm guessing. Blimey. Okay, Molotov cocktails can really drain your health. Be a little careful of that. Shotgun shots. Short double-barreled shotgun. Oh, yeah. That feels like just the thing. You're carrying too much and can't run. Well, I've already hit capacity problems. All right. So I'm picking up all these leather things rather than raider things at the moment, which seem to be very much like the leather things. But, yeah, they're better quality. Condition appears to have completely dropped out of these games. None of the guns have conditions. None of the armor has conditions, so yeah, basically there's no point me having... I can't, like, blend things together to make better quality anymore. That seems to be completely not a thing. So, short double-barreled shotgun does a lot of damage. Well, I can never resist a shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. We may as well try that one out. Okay, we've cleared out a little bit of weight here, and that means now I can do what I was saying. I can level up, and I could pick some advanced locks, which I think could be very, very useful. But do I want it yet? I could take a tank dog. Hold enemy, giving you a chance to hit them in VATS. Ooh, could use, could try to... I don't know if I even like Dogmeat that much yet. Or I could use advanced locks to crack into some new areas, which would be very, very cool indeed. Yeah, let's take advanced locksmith. It feels like, you know, lockpicking was always a big part of Fallout. Let's get that kind of going. And hopefully this means that earlier locks will be easier to do, because otherwise bobby pins are going to be a problem pretty darn quickly. Oh, yeah, that felt much easier to do. This could be a much easier way of... Oh, flip, I just fell down a... I thought I fell down a thing. Ooh. And through here, is there a secret elevator or something? Computer terminal, security... Oh. Look at all the secret things. All of the secret things I can now access. This is magnificently good news. Open the door. Be a little bit careful. I'm assuming I've found, like... Oh, I hope this is a little secret area I wouldn't be able to get to otherwise, because now, look. Fusers, wonder glue, useful crafting stuff all over the shop. This is magnificently good news. So just give myself a stimpak there. Obviously, I remember now everything works a little bit more like in hardcore mode. Stimpaks work over time, albeit fairly fast over time, versus how they used to. It's not instant anymore. You can't just go into the pause menu and spam stimpaks anymore, which is very, very cool. That's a good improvement. Mannequins! Flipping mannequins freaking me out here. Alright, so... Really, I think I could have just got around. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a... Ooh! There was a rad roach there. Can I have your muskets, by the way? Can't have your muskets, can I? None of these are actually... Yeah, this leads back to the first area. So, like, that was just a little shortcut rather than a secret area. Sadly. Very, very sadly. But you know what? I stick by my decision. I think lockpicking is going to be very, very useful over time. It typically isn't. I think the dog's just got stuck on a banister there. Well, flipping done, dog. Hello! Come around the corner, why don't you? Yes! Sucks to be you. Right, that's a reasonably powerful shotgun. Oh! Hello! Hello, shotgun. Oh! There we are. Shoot you with a shotgun. Nice little squirt of blood and everything goes down. Yeah, use VATS a lot. I need to get better at using VATS. You know what? I may have to boost strength a little bit more than I thought. There's more stuff to carry in this game than in previous games. That may be a consideration I overlooked. This is a nice little tableau. So obviously the original Patriots, the US Army broadly, well, looking more like Vietnamish era, I guess. And then into... Man on the Moon, but alternative kind of radiation nuclear future moon. And then finally the US Army, which was, of course, dressed like that before the apocalypse. So this is yes, the Museum of Freedom celebrating the alternative future of the Fallout franchise. That's nice. Okay, if you notice any slight inconsistencies in my loadout, it's because I tried to save and I accidentally hit load rather than save. So I've just had to redo the interior of the museum. I'm so damn smart sometimes.
Peekaboo!
Where are you? Peekaboo implies that he can... Oh! He's shooting at me. Is the dog going to go take care of this? The dog taking care of this? Hello! Oh, yes, the dog's taking care of this. Right, over to you. Over to you. And then a couple of shots. My normal gun seems to be doing the job pretty well. There we are. Oi! Not my dog, you bastard! Screw you. I've gone back to my normal pistol because even though it's like not as powerful, you seem to get way more shots out of it in VATS, and it's pretty damn accurate at range. So I feel like it's pretty good at picking off headshots. There we are. We've taken out all of those guys. Beautiful. Welded Raider left arm. Apparently it's the same as what I've got, so not much point. Yeah, you really got to get out of the habit of kind of like looting everything, because loads of what you're seeing like isn't as good. Ooh, but sack cooked with straps. It says it's better. Okay, I'll be willing to consider that in that case. But first, the looting must take place. More psycho, more duct tape. Always take the duct tape. It seems to be adhesive. It's like the one that you really struggle for. So things like duct tape and wonder glue, always grab those guys. Ooh, hairbrush though. Gotta look fabulous. Alright, let's go and see what these guys' deal is. Put the gun away as we're now in friendly territory. Hello.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Hello, guys. Why don't you tell me who you are?
Minutemen?
Nope.
So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference.
Damn it.
And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Oh god, I look like such a nerd. I've just showed up with bits of scrap metal tied to me and nerd goggles and a hard hat. Oh god. Oh dear, who are these people?
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
And sounds rough, I'm guessing. What is a ghoul? Because ghouls might have changed a bit. They might have rewritten what ghouls are.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow. You really aren't from around here, are you? Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different.
Maybe.
The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Oh dear, what is your want? What is... I like how B is always the sarcastic option.
Better be a good one.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it.
Did, it was beautiful.
Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Ah, power armor. Like it.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
A minigun. My character looks so happy at the moment. Excellent. The emoting's much better than it was, by the way. The old Bethesda faces kind of faded away. They're actually properly emoting. You feel like you get a sense of emotion from their faces. Yeah, this might work.
Huh. Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
Okay, I'm willing to help out if it gets me a nice suit of power armor.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
The text kind of failed to update to his lines there, but alright, yep, I'm totally willing to give that a go.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Okay, good. That speech has finally faded. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to leave things off here. This has been plenty long enough. Let's step outside onto that balcony he was on. That'll be cool. Oh, yeah. We got more raiders. We got plenty more raiders already here. Actually, only 3, but maybe I shouldn't be out here. Let's get back inside nice and quick. Let's apparently raiders are just going to keep showing up outside, so sounds like he's got the best plan then. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will hold things off here. So we have made our way into Concord and fought our way up, and also had a play with all the crafting systems, which I think is very, very interesting indeed. And next time, oh, you're going to want to tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow we're picking up some power armor and murdering some fools with a minigun, and I am very much looking forward to that. So that's tomorrow, and in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. It's been many a true nerd, and this has been the really pretty damn good Fallout 4. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Good dodge, man. Question is, can you keep it up, cop? Oh, no, you can't. Ooh, nice. Oh, didn't quite get that one, though. We are going to the gun store in style. Oh, where's my partner? Oh, he's not here. Oh, so long, loser.